Okay, let's see. Welcome back to another episode of Aspera. As you can see, we are pretty green. And that's not because I eat my vegetables, but that's because we are actually terraforming the planet. We are in stage 5, a breathable atmosphere. We want to get some nitrogen into the atmosphere. To do that, we need to get... we need to do some research. We are researching the aerobrake nitrogen-rich asteroid, which we should be researching. I'm not quite sure why we aren't. We're sitting on quite a bit of research points here. So I'm kind of curious as to why this is not happening. Anyways, that's fine. It will start up anytime soon. And we are looking at quite healthy. We have a significant amount of materials, foods, and everything else. Let's upgrade this puppy as well to level 3. What did I just do? I think I clicked something for some reason. I should always try and avoid clicking random stuff. Water extractor over here is doing okay. Let's leave that for now. And our bases, we have a base over here that we have to continue building as well. This is going quite nicely. Let's leave that alone. That will build up by itself over time. And we have a significant base over here that we are building. We're going to build a hyperloop, and we are close to getting that completed. We just need some steel and some parts. Parts, on the other hand, are a bit of a problem. For some reason, we don't have that many parts. It's kind of odd, but we'll figure it out eventually. A bit of aluminium there, which we don't need. What I do want to do is build another hyperloop over here, so that we can move potentially some of these materials all the way over here faster. So let's see if we can build this thing over. Can we do it over here? Is this going to be possible? No, it's a bit irregular terrain there. So let's. Ah, it's just out of reach. Oh, there you go. No, there. There. Perfect spot. Perfect spot. That's some more colonists coming in. Excellent. We have a ton of food, so that's good. So we can handle the additional influx of colonists. Now this road over here is completed. We just need to get this little section, last little section here done, and then we can move across from here down to there with our drones, and then we should start looking into building that hyperloop. Now, we also want Sector 8. Can you get rid of that? Go away! We also want Sector 8 unlocked. So we have that set up right there. It just needs 2 more parts, and then we can get that finished. The only problem... Sorry, stop pressing the button. The only problem is that for some reason those parts are not being delivered. So we also want an additional landing site. Basically that one. So we can start working on connecting up the sectors. So we have a sector over here. 7. Now we want to connect up with that sector over there. Sector 12. Or was it... Yeah, I think it was Sector 12. And have the entire planet in comfort, or encircled, whatever you want to call it. So let's see. We have oxygen release plant. That's the iron mine here is done. So let's empty out that one. We don't need it anymore. This pathing is coming okay. It's fine. Got a ton of power. 1,424 megawatts. That's good. What are we looking at? Polymer factory over here. Doesn't require any more priority. It already has everything. We already have everything we need here. We're looking at the research outpost over there and the research outpost over there. What we do need over here on this side is a food factory, which we are building right now. And I guess that's... Ooh, look at that. Look, our parts are dropping really fast. We need to make some more parts. We need more parts. We need parts for loads of things, including for workers. We're looking at 504 workers. That's great. Wait, is that... No, it's 150 workers, 504 maintenance drones. Sorry, 150 workers. We still need... We lost like, I don't know, 10 drones in the last couple of minutes for some reason. I don't know why. So we need those parts built so we can continue replacing them. How's this over here? We have a chemical plant over here that doesn't seem to be doing anything anymore. Let's remove that one. Do we need to get some more chemicals? We have some chemicals over here. This is underwater though. And we have some chemicals over there. It's 860. That's not much chemicals, by the way. We have some chemicals over here. That's also nothing significant. What about this one here? This is 1,300 and 700. We have a little bit of, potentially a little bit of some resources here. Do we want to go get that? I think we do. So let's go build a little bit of a tiny little road from there to there. We're almost there. Solar farm. Done. And then we will build a chemical plant, level 2. Why not? Over there, and an iron mine, level 2 as well, over here. We'll get that built. So let's see, maintenance. How's that going? There we go. Took a little while to load for some reason. Let's put a maintenance facility over there as well, and get this little hub here built. Perfect. Over here, we are still working on these things, worker hub and some more maintenance facilities. For the rest, this seems to be going okay. We just need steel here, a lot of steel. 10 there and 2 here, so we need 12 steel in total. Got a chemical plant over here that's doing okay. I think this thing is full. Yeah, it's almost got all the chemicals stacked up, so it doesn't require any more. I don't think it's worth building a hyperloop over here just for some chemicals. I don't think so. I think we'll leave that out. This is going okay. We got a lot of material moving around here. A lot of steel. A lot of water. It's okay. We seem to be steel just moving up and down here for some reason. I'm not quite sure what's going on here. Seems to be a little bit confused. So do you mind not doing that anymore? Hello? We're playing whack-a-mole with steel bars here for some reason. Alright, this colony over here, we have a little bit of an outpost growing here. Just needs a bit more steel here. We have loads of steel, 79 steel currently in production, or is in circulation. The problem is, if most of that steel is flipping up and down between this and there, we're never going to get anywhere. We have a ton of steel here, actually. As a matter of fact, we have 9 bits of steel. 9 or 11. Between 9 and 11. And here we have between 1 and 3 bits of steel. Alright, well, it's cool. You do your thing. We don't need... We just need machine parts and some steel over here. We need steel over there. So the thing is that, why isn't this moving from here to there? I don't really understand. Let's just put this on high priority. Let's get that steel moving. Alright, now one of the steel bits got moved over to there. That's quite nice. Can we get this little bit of steel as well? Over here, please? No? Alright. Well, fine. You do your thing. So the steel is coming. The steel is coming. Excellent. How is the space elevator? So we need some parts, 3 parts, and we need some more carbon. So the parts is a bit of an issue. But it's an issue that we're dealing with. Right now we have a parts workshop right there that we're building, and we should have some more. I'm kind of wondering where it is. La 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 la. What's that? It's a food factory level 2. Why is there a food factory level 2? Okay, well, you know what? I'm going to upgrade you to level 3. Now, we are building quite a bit, so that steel... Yeah, it makes sense that a lot of that steel is just not getting to where it needs to go. We need some steel over here as well. So that steel is finally moving from there to a little bit to over here, I guess. Do we have enough steel over here? What? Upgrading. Okay, so it's upgrading, so it has all the steel it needs. It's just... Wait, it's pending materials. Why? I thought I already had all the materials it needed. What's going on? Oh, okay, I see it. I had me a little confused there for a second. Done. Perfect. So this parts factory over here should get started with making a whole bunch of parts for us, because we are running low on them. We need some more for the drone hives. That's probably why we are so low, because of the drone hives. We've got lots of chemicals, lots of water. Food is staying stable. Excellent. Can of course always use more. Oxygen is still increasing, and the CO2 is not being lowered. You somehow lower the CO2 to 5%. I'm just kind of wondering how we're going to be doing that. So let's see. Can we do something with the research? Is there something in the research that we can use? So this takes CO2 and converts it into O2. Okay. All these bioengineered plants are going to convert CO2 into O2. That's for sure. Bioengineered animals. Yeah, we don't have those yet. Doesn't make any sense to have them yet. So I think that we have to just work on the biotech. So what does this do? It just crash Deimos into, just releases a whole bunch of energy. Comet collision is also for energy. We don't really need that. This is what we're looking into. And as soon as this is done, we will research this segment so we can have some nitrogen imported from Titan. We have import from Europa. It's ice mostly. So we want nitrogen from Titan, and we want the magnetic dipole shield. If we can get that, that would be nice. What's this over here? It's the oxygen release plant. Okay, you just do your thing. There's some more water over here. There's a whole ton of water. It's not getting built because my steel is being ping-ponged around from here to there. Although most of the metal is gone now finally. Which is great. Still need 10 more steel there. Holy flip. It's quite significant. This is a level 2 parts factory. We already have a level 3 parts factory, so we'll leave it as is. That will continue to grow over time. In the meantime, let's check over here. We have our Hyperloop, needs more steel and some more electronics and a whole bunch of parts. Which of course we don't have. Wow. So did we already have? Yeah, we have a chemical plant over here that we're extracting. It's quite okay. Where is my? Where's my drone? There's my drone. He's carrying a whole bunch of glass for some reason. Where's this glass going? Okay, it's going to the water extractor because we need 6 more glass right there. I want to also build the hyper, but we don't have any parts yet. Oh flip. We only have one little drone here at the moment, and he has a massive serious load. It's gonna be horrible. We also have this additional base over here that is still expanding. It's growing. We have the research outposts getting built. There we go. Research outpost constructed. Perfect. And we will get food from here. Put that on priority. I need that food. Moved from here to these research outposts. And this one just need 2 steel. And you just need 3 glass. Right, well that's not gonna take very long. What's over here? You have a silicon mine over here, just needs 2 steel. Let's just leave that to do its thing. It's gonna make steel as we. Oh, sorry, that's the wrong one. This one here, steel factory. We need carbon. Why don't we have any carbon? We have carbon right there. It's a bit strange. Never mind that. The road is finally upgraded, so we can definitely get that situated. And let's make another bit of more road. I want this place upgraded up to there. Excellent. So that will be fine. It might just be a little bit stupid of me because for some reason my drones see these roads as priority, so they might just move all their steel to the roads instead of to the buildings. Would be a bit of a shame. Food factory over here is doing okay. Research output over here is doing okay. It's actually doing some research for once. Oxygen, yeah, it's off. This base is doing fine. It's doing okay. Look, it's going around quite nicely. Nothing is damaged. Nothing is in trouble. How are you doing? You have everything except for one more electronics. Oh.
This is a big project, but worthwhile to work on. Nitrogen-rich asteroids are harder to come by, but just one would speed up our mission.
Oh, for sure. Because that would suppress a whole bunch of stuff. Particularly the oxygen problem that we have. Oxygen release plant. Except most of these buildings that we have turned off are the oxygen release plants that we don't really want them to work anymore because we already have enough oxygen. The oxygen is still rising. It's a bit of a problem. I don't think we'll have a problem with oxygen. We might have a problem if it bursts into flames. Turn that off as well. We don't need a priority there. We also don't need a priority over here. Excellent. So now, this seems to be going okay. I do want to build... We're sitting on 136 workers. Why are we so low on workers? So where's the worker factory? Worker factory over here. This thing needs to be upgraded. Let's upgrade the worker factory over to level 3. Get that built so we can get some workers faster. We also have a food factory over here that needs to be upgraded to level 3. Wait, is it upgrading to level 2? Yeah, it's upgrading to level 2. Never mind that. Steel factory here is upgraded to level 3. Excellent. That means that we'll have a significant supply of steel coming in, which is exactly what we need because we have a whole bunch of these crater domes that we still have to build. It'd be nice if they actually get constructed sometime in the future. This is okay. All this material is being moved to the Hyperloop and being added to the system. Perfect. And let's see, we have water over here. We have some carbon over here and we have some silicon. We don't need silicon. We have quite a significant amount of silicon available. We have a significant amount of glass as well. There's more silicon mine over here, level 3. Let's let that get built. Let's check out the... where are we waiting for? What are we waiting for? We have the additional lock. This thing just takes 2 more parts. It's been there for quite some while. We have more support, more parts over here. Space elevators also parts. Carbon's almost done. So it's a significant shortage of parts that we have. Even though we do have quite a lot of our steel and carbon and aluminium. So let's go to the main facility. Okay, here we have a factory outpost that we are a parts factory that we're actually trying to upgrade. Need 7 steel. Let's get this priority. Let's move that steel over to there. Worker factory doesn't require priority, but it's somehow it does have priority. I'm not quite sure why. Food factory over here needs to be upgraded to level 3. Food factory over here needs to be upgraded to level 3. Get that done. This food factory okay, it's already going to be upgraded. Just needs 10 more glass and 1 more steel. So it seems to be, even though we have a significant amount of steel, that steel is still being transported very slowly. So we have some steel being moved here by road for some reason. Let's upgrade this section here to there. And we'll leave the carbon mine for a while. It's gonna take a while before it's empty, but it's definitely going to empty eventually. So it's not infinite. Colony migration, fine. Should have a little bit over 8,000 colonists in a bit. Shouldn't take too long. How's the research going? We're down to 400. Okay, we had 700 at the beginning, and now we're down to 400. This is so fast. It's ridiculous. That's mainly because people are not getting their food. And they're a little bit ticked off. Even though these cities, for instance, they have a huge surplus of food compared to these little outposts and stuff, right? And yet they only produce, well, they produce a significant amount, 232 research points, which was quite nice. So did we upgrade our drone hive over here? Is that upgraded yet? No, I don't think this one is upgraded. No, it needs parts and steel. Of course it does. It always does. So funny. Alright, so let's go over to this site here. The parts factory over here is... It's got all the aluminium it requires. It just needs steel. For some reason, it's not getting the steel. I'm not quite sure what we're supposed to do to get it a bit sped up. Except for, of course, build more drones. But to make more drones, we need more parts. It's a vicious circle. Well, anyways, we are building quite a lot, so that might also be a reason for why everything is getting so slow. So that's a lot of steel. Look at that, 18. That's a lot of steel being asked by level 3 buildings. And we also are building a whole bunch more hive drones, so it makes sense. But the 36 parts is a bit scary. So let's see, can we find... This is part shop over here. We need to upgrade that one as well. Let's give that priority. And we also have another parts thingamajiggy over here, I think. There it is. Let's give that also priority over everything else. We need those parts. So do we have a parts factory over here? We should have one, right? Where is it? Electronics. There we are. That's the polymer. Never mind, that's polymer. We don't want more polymers. We already have a ton of polymers that we don't even know what to do with. That's the parts workshop. There we go. So we want to upgrade it and we want to put it in high priority. Excellent. Let's get that done. Oh, the chain over here is completed. So we also want to put a maintenance hub in here as well. See, can we hook you up somewhere? We have a bit of a situation here. We have 2 buildings over here that need maintenance as well. So I need to incorporate those as well in the maintenance scheme. So this is going to be, I think this is going to be just right. Let's check this out. So we have our maintenance facility over there. Let's go put that again. Maintenance facility over there. It doesn't incorporate that at all. Let's cancel that. Let's try this again. Maintenance facility, and we want those buildings over there to be inside of this little loop. This is going to be the best. Let's put it over there, in between these 2 factories. Which of course is a bit of a problem because we destroyed the road. That's fine. And then we'll have the silicon mine and the solar farm over here in range. Should be fine. This will do just fine. What's up here? You have a structural technique of 16. Why is that? What happened here? You're just outside of the maintenance range. Oh, bloody hell. Okay. I need to build another maintenance facility somewhere over here. So let's put it like so, I guess. Yeah. We'll let them to build. And build that by themselves. And we can focus our attention on this. Wait, where are you? Where are you? There we are. This facility, which requires some repairs as well, even though it's quite slow. What's going on here? And don't we have any aluminium? Is the aluminium finished? Let's get the aluminium thing done first. Oh, we don't have any more aluminium. That's what's wrong. Okay, so what happened here? That's got no aluminium. That's got no aluminium. That's got no aluminium. That has got no aluminium. Oh, what's going on? The silicon mine has. What happens if we destroy this thing? Then we get some aluminium. We don't get any glass. Let's do that. Scrap that. That will give us the aluminium we need for our aluminium mine. And yeah. I think we're building a little bit too much here, just a little bit too eager, and then we forgot that these things are not very smart. So they just build in whatever fashion, whatever range they think they should. Let's rebuild that, but less priority. This is just a little bit more priority. There we go. Aluminium mine is coming up because we need aluminium for everything. I just kind of wondered why it was building a silicon mine and a glass kiln before it built an aluminium mine. That's why this thing didn't progress. But now it's okay. Now it's okay. We got this under control. This is okay. Let's see what. Do we finish anything over here? Space elevator is still waiting for parts. And this is also still waiting for parts. This is also waiting for parts. Yeah, of course it is. No, we have so big a shortage of parts for some reason. I'm not quite sure why. I don't know where all these parts are going and why they are not getting to their destination. So this is done. Let's undo the priority there. Silicon mine, yeah. We just need to get some aluminium, and once we have the aluminium we need for the other sites, steel factory. No. Let's put the glass kiln on priority. I need that for the solar farm. We do have enough electronics for now. Steel we have, glass we have. So we have a lot of glass because that was what the glass kiln was producing. So we don't need to do this. Oh, let's remove that. We have enough glass. We have enough glass to last us quite a while. So the only thing we need is aluminium. Everything else is going to be quite simple. We don't have any aluminium anymore. So this is really important. This is definitely high priority. Let's leave that alone, because we can't do anything there anyway. This is okay. Let's see the spaceport over here. What are you doing? You're not doing anything? Is that what you're... No, you're not doing anything. Why aren't you doing anything? So let's see if we can research something. We need to... not ice. The air brake methane asteroid. Air brake ice asteroid. No. Martian defense network. We can work on that, but it requires the space elevator to be finished, so we can't work on that yet. We can unlock sector 3. Let's add that. Why not? So sector 3 will be unlocked as well, and we'll have the entire planet unlocked. It's great. It'll be kind of nice. No limits to where we can build. Excellent. And we can spread out as much as we want. How is the... Yeah, the planet seems to be growing. It's still getting greener and greener. It's taking a long time though. A lot of this this section here is not turning green because... Yeah, well, it's turning green, but it's more of a splotch of green. I'm not quite sure why. We're sitting on 12.9 degrees Celsius. This is quite nice. 384 millibars. I'm not quite sure that's normal. Alright, Insight Lander Research Outpost. Our journey to Insight's location took us through quite a few storms, but now the sun shines from a clear Martian sky. The Insight lander measures Mars' seismic activity for over 10 years until its main communication antenna was severely damaged by strong winds. After all the remains we have discovered, it's quite apparent that it took Earthians? Why are they called Earthians? It's quite apparent that it took Earthians a long time to learn how to make things work on Mars. Okay. Things are starting to look a little bit bleak here for humankind, as this robot is starting to become a little bit more racist than I thought it would. Than is required. Anyways, it's fine. So we need some more parts here as well. The parts over here are it's not getting the parts that it needs for some reason. It needs a lot. It needs a lot of steel and a lot of aluminium, I guess. So why is it not getting delivered? It's in the network. The Hyperloop should be moving that stuff all over the place. My guess is that there's just too many priority stuff going on. We have the parts factory here done, finally, but it's not getting the steel it needs. Where's all the steel coming or going? We have a steady supply of steel. That's steady. That's not a problem. Where is it? Where is all my steel? There's a lot of steel over by the Hyperloops. They're not being shifted around. some reason. You know, we'll just let them build. Let's not take the gods off any more than we have to. I think that we're doing okay for now. We just need to have a couple more parts here. We could build a parts factory over here as well. Let's do that. Let's go for a parts factory level 1. Oh, we had some. Yep, there we go. So that takes aluminium and I think it's carbon to get built. I'm not quite sure. Steel, right. So research output post over here has gotten all the food that it requires. It's just waiting for water. Which of course is not going to come because for some reason these people don't really care. My drones don't care whether or not the people that actually survive on this planet need food or not. Or water. Come on, give this thing some food. This is supposed to be a level 3. That's a level 2 factory. Okay, it's got 1 output of food. We have to upgrade it again. But I'll leave it for now. I think that all the upgrades and stuff that we've been doing is being backlogging all of our work. What's up with this one? The water extractor is finished. Let's destroy that. Food factory over here, level 3, is doing okay. Look at how fast it's making food. Warning, building has lost power. Which building has lost power? That building. Okay, that is our runaway glass kiln. Turn that off. Solar farm is doing okay. It just needs 1 more aluminium. Excellent. Not bad. Right, now we'll have the steel factory and the iron mine in production in a bit. So now we should really start thinking about getting the chemicals and making a polymer factory. Let's go get the chemicals. Level 1 chemical mine and a level 1 polymer factory. Like so. Perfect. That will start our polymer production, and then we can build a maintenance facility somewhere around here that we can use to encompass the entire site. Right there. That's a good spot for it. Oh. Put that on priority. We need that built first, and this comes later. Not right now, guys. So we have quite a bit of stuff here. Electronics. We need to build an electronics farm as well, or electronics factory level 1. Let's put that over here. That way we can rebuild our storage of electronics. That's what we need. This is not taking electronics at the moment, but my maintenance facility will definitely need electronics. So it's going to take 3 electronics, and that means that it will get all the electronics. We don't need electronics at the moment, but as soon as we start making more drones here, because this is going to be a standalone facility for a little while. We're not going to be looking into hooking it up anytime soon. To the rest of the facilities, the rest of the base. So it's going to be alone for a while. Okay, we have a fission plant over here. Oh, look at that. Fission plant has been built. How are you doing? You have efficiency 97%. You're producing 97 megawatts. Alright, well, that's quite nice. But why? So you okay. So if we scrap it, we get that back, but it doesn't require any materials. Yeah. That's quite nice. So it's a fission power plant that doesn't require any materials. I like that. Still needs to have the access to the uranium though. We don't have access to uranium on this site here. No. So can we put the glass kiln back on again? Well, let's leave it off. We don't need it at the moment. This is fine. Turn the chemical plant off. Let's put the polymer plant on. I need that done in priority first. Oh, it's a level 2? Oh, screw that. Let's go. I need a level 1 polymer factory. There we go. Upgrade that. Not upgrade, I mean put in priority. Level 1, next level 1, level 1. Okay, that's good. Now this should work now. Aluminium mine is doing okay. Just producing a whole bunch of aluminium. Let's leave that for now. Leave them alone. Let's see, where are we going? We're going over to here. We have a solar farm over here and a research outpost that is not yet getting built for some reason. We need 2 more glass here. Can we get the glass? Is there any glass around here? Do we have a... There's a glass kiln. Why is it not getting the glass? Never mind that. We'll figure it out some other time. Now we want this site here connected with that site over there. So I was thinking of extending this bridge that we have on the plateau all the way over to there, and then from there building out to there. It's going to take a while. We'll most likely have another base somewhere in the middle here as soon as we have this sector unlocked, SRA 8. It's going to take a while though, because we have a parts problem. The number of parts we have is healthily, steadily increasing, luckily, but not doing that fast enough. Parts factory over here is doing okay. It's level 2. I could upgrade it, but I don't want to. I think this is fine. Leave it as is, and then worry about something else. Let's see, we're getting some parts. We're getting parts in there. It's good. But all these drone hives also need parts. That makes it a little bit more difficult. So the maintenance facility over here is doing okay. Water, we don't need that at the moment. We have a ton of water. And how is this doing? Iron mine over here is depleted. With a small iron mine anyway, so we don't really need to have it. Wait, I don't want to scrap it. Never mind that, because it's part of the road. So leave that alone. That way we don't have to. We won't lose that road. We did invest quite a bit of material in that road. So, all right, that's pretty much it. Oxygen release plant is getting removed. Perfect. Get that gone. Get that gone. Chemical plant over here is doing good. That chemical's moving back in again. I'm not quite sure why he's moving everything over to there and not to the hyperloop. Strange. We also have a little bit of a outburst stipple thing by doing it over here. Now we want to go for towards the aluminium. So we have to see if we're not going to go underwater. This is definitely a flood zone. That's all a flood zone. Yeah, it's all pretty much a flood zone all the way around here, which is a bit of a shame. That's not a flood zone. This is a flood zone. This is a flood zone. That's a flood zone. This is not a flood zone. So I'm guessing that this little bit of land here is what's holding us back. We have some carbon over there and some aluminium that we might want to get. I'd like to go for the carbon, but we already have a ton of it, so we don't necessarily need it. Water production is dropping a bit. These guys have been begging for resources for forever. So this guy only needs 4 more steel. What's this iron mine waiting for? 1 more steel. 1 more iron. Sorry, 1 more iron. Get that built. Alright, so how are you doing over here? Alright, that seems to be going okay. The polymer factory is doing fine. It's finally building some polymers. Getting its material from the chemical factory, from the chemical plant. And then moving those polymers over to there. So we'll move that across. And that should give us... Oh, we need to have steel. Do we have any more steel? Nope, we don't have any more steel. So I need that built first. And the steel factory. This thing only needs 1 more steel, which of course we don't have. Oh, bloody hell. Okay, so we need to destroy something else to get the steel that we want. The iron mine needs steel, right? Carbon mine needs steel. This thing, if we destroy it, we get 3 steel back. Let's do that. Scrap it. We need that steel for the iron mine. I know it's a bit of a shame, particularly since it was building some materials, but it was just in the wrong order. We need that. We need these 2 puppies first, and then once we have the basis for colony development set up, then we can start thinking about building some polymers and stuff like that and maintenance facilities. But right now, it's probably a good idea to. No, don't bring it. You don't have to bring it there. Where are you going? Are you getting some aluminium? Okay. Why'd you put aluminium there? Wait, where are you going with that steel? Oh, you're going this way. Alright. So maybe, just maybe, no, he's putting it there. Not quite sure why. I need it there. So aluminium is moving over here. Alright, can you grab some steel and then move it over there, please? Chemicals? No. New colonists? Okay, excellent. Electronics farm. Is he going to build an electronics farm before we get the iron mine? It wouldn't surprise me at all. So how does he get... Okay, he can go over to here and then move over there. See, he has put some aluminium and 1 steel there already, so he should be able to transfer from there to there. Shouldn't be a problem at all. No, come on. Okay, now he's moving over there. Why did you put it there? You don't. Let's just cancel that so that he can remove that. A bit of metal there as well. Some aluminium goes over here. Which why does it have steel? I need a steel over here. Come on. Alright, that's moving over there. Fine. Are you going to do anything at all? You're just moving around, aren't you? So he moved all the aluminium that we have over to there. So he really wants to build an electronics factory for some reason. So we've got some aluminium over there. Can you grab the steel? Yes, there we go. Steel is there. No, come on. Alright, so he's moving the steel from there and he's going to go and bring it there. Finally. Whew. Alright. That means this is done. So then the steel factory can get done because we need the iron for the steel factory. Let's remove the priority there. Coal power plant. We got, sorry, coal mine we have there. And we have iron mine. That should be enough to get this built. But is it going to get done before this is reduced in structural integrity to the point where it basically just disintegrates? I hope not. So we need to have some iron ore. So I need 3 of these, and then we can get the steel factory up and running. Once we have the steel factory up and running, then we can start looking into building the polymer factory. Okay, all good. And of course the maintenance facility. Ooh. This place is a bit more challenging than the normal ones. Kind of weird. Alright. Everything here seems to be going okay. We don't seem to have any problems at the moment. But, except of course our lack of parts. Additional landing site, space elevator, needs 1 more part and 2 more carbon. So we should put these spaceports on priority. So they should get the materials first, because they are special projects that we need to get done. Do we have any spaceports anywhere else? I'm looking. I don't think so. I don't see real fast where these other spaceports are. I don't see a spaceport here. How about over here? Yeah, there we go. There's one spaceport right there, and we're building another one over here. Alright, so that's the spaceports. We got another spaceport over here. This is a colony. No, it's along sector 8. Okay, that's good. It already no, it doesn't have priority. It needs priority. Let's give it priority. This thing doesn't require priority at all. Everything else okay. Okay. And the spaceport over here. Yeah, as you can see, we have way too many priorities. Carbon mine. This thing's done well. Let's remove that. Everything seems to be fine. Let's leave it as. What isn't fine is that this isn't being built. We need 3 steel. Just 3. Come on, guys. 3 steel. We already had the polymers and the electronics and everything else. That's fine. Bloody hell. Okay, fine. This episode was a bit of a waste because, well, no, not necessarily a waste. I like this episode. This game is fun. A bit of a thinking game. I like that. But it is really slow. We are slowly building up more drones, which is taking up a lot of my resources. And we're also building more buildings. We haven't progressed very far. I think I feel that we haven't progressed very far. That might be just me. We will of course be increasing this the build specifications a bit. Building a we need more parts. If we get more parts, then we'll be fine. Everything else seems to be okay. We seem to be doing fine. We have a lot of everything, but for some reason, yeah, we still aren't building very fast, and that hasn't. Maybe it's just my imagination, but I think that the 141 drones that we have aren't really, doing any fast work. Maybe we should put some more of these special roads. But if we do that, we'll waste a whole bunch more steel and some more carbon that we need to get delivered for some reason that isn't getting delivered. It's a bit annoying. Anyways, we'll figure it out in the next episode, when we continue our little efforts to grow, because we're getting there. We're already pretty big. We already have quite a significant number of buildings. We have 985 buildings, and we have a total of 1,050 buildings that we can make. So, question is, what happens if we research this? Build limit plus 500. So we got an additional 500 buildings to build. That doesn't seem very significant. That means we can build just maybe a little bit more over this way. So it's not going to take 500 buildings, but it will if we start looking into thickening some of these roads up. It's going to be fun. All right. So anyways, we'll have to try and figure out exactly what to do with this building limit, which we are reaching quite fast, quite rapidly, as a matter of fact. And we want to start thinking about what the future will bring for this game. Because I think with stage 5 we will have a breathable atmosphere and we'll be able to let people walk around on the surface of Mars, which is the goal of the game. So I am thinking we are in the late game, pretty much close to finishing off this series. Alright, excellent. So anyways, if you enjoyed this episode, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. It's fine. I will see you guys in the next one. Have a great evening. Bye bye.